Come on, what are we doing today?
I don't want to spoil it yet, but this is a very highly anticipated moment. I think I'm way more excited than Erin is about it. But we're about to head to the airport. We're trying to stay cool, but we just got our boarding passes and they're even silver at the top. We're gonna talk about this flight a little bit more after we get through security, but I just couldn't contain it. Okay, we have arrived at our Istanbul airport lounge and we are here for a couple significant reasons. Number one is that this is kind of the marker, our big flight that goes from Europe all the way to Australia. So we're switching to that half of the world. But number two, and most important for today, is that we are flying Qatar Airways Q-suites. Anyone who does anything with miles and points has probably heard of Qatar Airlines Q-suites. It's one of the best business products out there from what we've heard, but we don't know. We haven't done it yet. But when we started looking essentially at things that we really wanted to do on this year trip, for me anyways, this was one of the really big things. So to say that this is a year in the making is not an understatement. I actually booked these tickets in February of last year, specifically for this long flight. And we're here today. We ended up paying 85,000 American Airlines miles each for these tickets that go from Istanbul to Doha and then Doha over to Melbourne. And so far, we felt like imposters going to the business class area and going through special security. But we are super excited and we're at the lounge, we're very hungry, but I'm gonna try to not eat too much here because we still have the flight and then we have 8 hours in Doha.
So I got some food, waiting for Eric to get back, but I am just like a little kid bouncing up and down inside, trying to contain myself so I look like I belong, but this is insane. I'm being treated like I have a silver spoon in my mouth, and I definitely was not born with one, but Erica did buy me one with miles and points. Just for this time. But this is going to be my first business class ever. And actually it's going to be my longest flight ever, 13 and a half hours. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's time. We have our own boarding area.
What? I think it's happening. Wait, no, act cool, act cool. Oh, is it time for the business stuff board?
Get out of here.
Do we get Erica?
What?
Erica, do we get to keep them? You were popping up at the same time as me. Yeah. They actually have cocktails? I only saw mocktails. Oh. Oh, I might have me a cocktail.
Did you want any drinks, beverages?
Can I get a Cuba Libre?
Yes. White or dark rum?
Dark rum.
Yes.
Yes. So since Erica and I are sitting separately and getting a slightly different experience than what we normally would be doing on the second flight, we're really just going to highlight the food because on each individual flight there is a slightly, or actually a big difference in food for the most part. Maybe she'll show off hers, I'm going to show off mine. We can talk about it more later, but I just ordered, so let's see how it looks. So it appears that I got spiced tomato juice, or spiked tomato juice, I couldn't quite hear, and some chips. I don't know if this is extra or if they gave me the wrong order, but I did order a Cuba Libre instead, so maybe I'll get both. Maybe this is just a bonus. We'll see. Confirmed it was served wrong. That was supposed to go to someone else, but I'm gonna have both anyways because now I got my Cuba Libre. As expected from the videos we've watched, they give us a cloth to eat off of. I feel It's too fancy. They give us bread. They ask us what kind of olive oil we want to eat with, and then full-on hardcore silverware. But I got the crab avocado tartare. Oh, is that like a... No way. That's not real gold. No, that can't be possible. Is that edible? Do I eat it? It's got to be edible. Now that is something else. To have something like this on a plane, and that's just the starter. Just the starter. Okay. So my second, or actually, should I say my main course got here. It's the beef tenderloin with some roasted vegetables and a gravy or au jus sauce. Looks delicious. This is so good. I cannot believe that I am having a meal like this, thousands and thousands of feet up in the air, with an absolute killer view of these mountains. Like, we are going over the mountains. It is crazy. Check it out. I mean, really, what more could you ask for? To top it all off, we're gonna have dessert later, but Erica did get a different main dish. So I'm thinking we need to pass this over to her so that she can show off what she ordered.
This is the second course. I got the lobster thermidor, and it's so good. I actually had no idea what a lobster thermidor was when I got on this airplane, but I was like, lobster on an airplane? Absolutely. So, it's so good. It's like creamy, delicious. It's seasoned well. There's mashed potatoes, there's zucchini. It's so good. The only thing is I kind of wish that me and Aaron were sitting beside each other right now, because I really want to talk to him about all of our meal and what we're eating right now. And he's having something different than me, so I can't try it because he's all the way in another section. But absolutely amazing. For dessert, what I wanted they may not have, so I'm not completely sure what I'm getting actually. So we'll see. Okay, I finished up my main course, and my dessert just got here. And it looks like it was my number one choice, which was the pavlova with mascarpone. Everything's just been so good. I feel like I don't even know how good this is going to be, honestly. It's really good, but it's actually my least favorite course. I mean, I would eat it again, that's not a problem. But it's just a little too sweet, I think. It's still super good. I feel like this whole dining experience was just like absolutely incredible. I can't even wait to go to the lounge and for our next flight. Just strolling through the airport with twinkle lights in like a jungle.
Finished up our flight, but we did finished up our flight. Finished up our.
Do you want me to speak?
I got this. Finished up the first half of our flight, and we had to go to this particular spot because of what's behind us. There's no way we couldn't see this. This bear cost the city millions of dollars. That singular bear, and it's an
Not the
actual.
city. It was like, I think it was gifted.
Oh,
I
was
don't
it?
know exactly. But
The
it's gonna
details
cost a lot.
here, but it cost millions of dollars just for this stuffed bear right here. So we had to see it.
Had to come over here because this is where our lounge is. But first off, Aaron said that was halfway through our flight, and that was actually not halfway. It was almost like a sneak peek into our full flight. That one was like 3.5 hours, and this next one is going to be like 13.5 hours. But the whole time, they kept like bringing these delicious foods and all this stuff, and I just wanted Aaron to be beside me so that I could make like amazed faces at him, because instead I was just like making them at myself the whole time.
Set up a mirror.
But it was so awesome. It was so incredible. I'm really excited for the next one. I'm sure it's going to be even better.
I'm sure your lobster was better than mine. I can't wait to see what they have on the menu.
My lobster was so good.
The tartare was to die for.
Oh my gosh. I would order that like 5 times. Seriously. So good.
Let's go check out this lounge. I feel like I'm gonna be even fancier over there. What do we do? Where do we even start?
I need a map. I don't know.
Erica said I'm embarrassing. Erica said I'm embarrassing. Because I was like, no way, is this table wireless charging? And she said, yeah, it is. All right, so we got settled in, got our seats, but I'm gonna go explore, get a lay of the land, because this is the most massive lounge I've ever been in. And it is the one with the infamous spiral staircase that goes up to the restaurant. Got back from exploring, went through, they have an insane amount of seating everywhere. We went from one end all the way down the other. We saw business lounges, areas. They got their own smoking room, their own dining area, which you can sit down and eat like a regular restaurant. Game room with the fanciest looking foosball table I've ever seen. A family area where you can kind of just relax and hang out. And then there's a quiet area where I think we're gonna go. You have to, it's first come, first serve, but it lasts for 6 hours. And then right there is where the showers are. First come, first serve as well. We just got to show our boarding passes. This is an insane lounge. It is massive. It is beautiful. It is quiet. I don't know. I guess we'll see what the food is like and what Erica thinks too. She's pretty hot right now. I don't know. What's her mood?
I was dying of a heat wave. So I just needed to sit down and chill for a few minutes, and I'm going to be hearing about the offerings which we have from Aaron.
I think now that I've done my exploring, got the lay of the land, and went over it with Erica, we are going to go grab a bite to eat.
I know it doesn't seem like any more food can fit in us, but we're going to eat more. I feel refreshed.
Wish posh, isn't she? Wish wash, isn't she posh?
Wish wash, isn't she posh? So up here in the business lounge area, they have both like a buffet and an a la carte. And so we both ordered something for a la carte. I got the pumpkin risotto, which looks really delicious. I was gonna get the salmon, but Aaron already ordered it, so I couldn't order it too. It's good. I did add a little bit of salt to it because I think pretty much everything needs salt. And we also got sushi. I ordered the salmon and Aaron ordered the assorted, but the guy put the assorted in front of me and it looked better, so I kept it.
Beef.
But it's all delicious so far. I think we're gonna try to eat this, maybe sleep for a little bit, and then maybe come eat more food. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't even know why I'm trying it, because I know it's going to be delicious. Oh yeah. It's on point. Megan and Illy are making fun of us. I'm FaceTiming with them right now. Candy Cam, that's my sister. Food is so good. I think we're just gonna dive in and then move on potentially to the quiet room where we can relax and take showers.
You want to ask her if there's a blanket?
Just a brief tour of the shower since we are taking one. So let's check it out. You're going to start out with your simple hangers for your clothes and place for your luggage. Then we'll go over to the shower. That's not a shower, that's a mirror. The pimple popping mirror. Your sink. Your trash. Your other amenities. Mini towels. Lotions. Hand lotions. Oh, there's a fresh lotion and a hand lotion and a face lotion and lots of lotions. Your pooper. Your butt cleaner. Toilet paper. And then bam. Very nice, very clean shower. Solid. I just feel clean already just being in here. We have enjoyed our time in the lounge, and now we're going to board our second and last flight in the Q-suites.
I'm getting pumped.
I'm definitely looking forward to sleeping, but I'm starting to get a little bit hungry again because I did not eat more food in the lounge this time.
Only once.
Only once.
Let's go.
We are back on our Q-suites. This time we're sitting next to each other. So we're sitting actually in the middle, facing backwards, but there was this big wall here and we completely put the wall down. So it's basically our own little cubicle. But we did have last time to orient ourselves a little bit with kind of what is where on or in the actual Q-suite, but it is huge. Like, it's completely massive. There's so much room. You have the seat itself, a little side seat right here, and then this whole area for your feet, which mine don't even fit. So we've actually gotten a bunch of these refreshing towels now, and they're just as great. The third, fourth, fifth time that we get them. And we have a special amenity kit. We have a pair of socks, with a mask, socks and a mask. Ooh, a little perfume. And a whole set of things. There is a lip balm, a face cream, and a lotion. This is super cute. I actually really like this bag. I'm gonna probably keep it. Don't know what I'm gonna use it for. Don't know where it's gonna fit in my stuff, but I'm gonna keep it. Also, one really cool thing about the Q-suites is the doors close. So we literally are in our own little cocoon. We have our full drink and food menu. There's like a ton of different wines and stuff in here. We're gonna do a whole, oh my gosh, there's so much on this menu compared to the last one. This is so exciting. Okay, so we have an entire array of different seat positions. There's a do not disturb.
That is,
It means do not disturb.
no, it means D&D.
Oh, that's
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my God, Aaron, I'm being serious. This puts it back to flight position, food position, lay all the way down, blah, 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 etc., etc. We have a little coat hanger here in the back just to hang your coat. And there is fluffy pillow number 1, small pillow number 2, and an entire, like, thick feeling bedroll, which is really nice. We didn't open this on the last flight, but it's absolutely amazing. We're super excited, and we decided to get some champagne.
Nothing like it. Year in the or more than a year in the making. But they also didn't mention that I got a guy version of the
Oh, I like that bag.
bag. Yeah, mine's a little different. Mine's just the guy version. But, I haven't even looked at the menu. What drink do I want with my food? Another Cuba Libre?
Show you when we get our meals, because that's a whole production in and of itself,
Whole
too.
production. They're gonna lay the. Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Wait, just-
This is what dreams are made of. Let me hold on. Airplane mode. Boing. I think I'm already there. That's why it's not doing anything.
So we got more of the stuff for our meal. And first off, there is a candle this time. There was not a candle last time. So that's taken it a step up. We got a bread basket. And then we got our full thing with real salt and pepper shakers. Awesome. So one thing that was really, really cool about the last one is they have different flavors of olive oil. So I got the olive and balsamic because I've been like in a balsamic kick for the last while. But there's tomato, lemon, or just regular, and the balsamic's for sure good. But then they just brought us a special little something What? No, she said like gestapo. So it's a shrimp with something. I don't know how they do this on an airplane, honestly. It's so good. There's so much flavor. I don't even need to add salt to it.
It's good. I did add a little bit of salt to it because I think pretty much everything needs salt.
At some point. Hopefully you get one.
All right, so I got some sort of salmon. It's kind of raw, it looks like, just straight raw salmon. I guess I'm preparing for Japan whenever we head there. Seatbelt sign just came on, but we're still fine dining. It's pretty good. What did Erica get for her starter?
I went with the Arabic meze. I think this is served on like all of Qatar Airways flights, so I feel like I had to do it. But there is a avocado something, a hummus, and a tahini something. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, it's really good though. So I was worried when I ordered this that it was going to be too much food. And it's definitely going to be too much food. Each of these, like, it doesn't look like it has a lot, but there's kind of a lot in each bowl, actually.
Erica still cannot believe that we have candles.
Well, I think it's a fake candle.
Fake candles, but candle nonetheless. I got the cod with some sort of sauce. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It just sounded good. It looks delicious. Let's try it out. You know what? I never thought to put curry with cod, but it works. It really works. Oh, here's your food. What did you get?
So I actually got the vegetarian option. Not because it was vegetarian, just because it looks good. But it's a pasta, spinach and ricotta, which it looks really good with a cream sauce. I have to say, I think that my lobster was slightly better on the other flight. But, I mean, it was lobster, so. Okay, well, let's back up, please.
We're going to enjoy the main course and then head on to dessert here momentarily. So this is a sour cherry clafoutis with vanilla bean ice cream. Whew, it looks on point. Oh, you got the same thing.
Yeah, I got the
Erica got the same thing. What you think, Hamvan?
Yeah, it's really good. I didn't really know exactly what this was, but it's just like a custard with cherries. It's delicious. I think that this is better than my last dessert, actually. I would say.
Excellent way to end our dinner. I think we're going to polish off and then get changed into something they offered us earlier and have them do a turn down service.
Okay, we are in the bathroom, mini bathroom tour. They have the same type of products, the diptyque. There's hand lotion. We have facial water. I don't really know what facial water is, to be honest. It smells very refreshing. Let's see what it is. There's toothbrushes. I'm gonna actually use one of those. But really, I came in here to get ready for bed. They did give us pajamas, so they're actually not as bad fitting as I thought they would be. Not great, but not terrible. Let's go find Aaron. Yeah. We got our pajamas on. They made up our bed, and what's cool about this one is that it actually forms a bed between the two seats, so we get a bed together. And we're gonna try to get a good amount of sleep, hopefully a good like 7 to 8 hours. So let's see.
All right, so full on lay down beds. Keep in mind, I am 6 feet 4 inches, and I can full lay down fairly comfortable. My feet are touching the end. Erica's will not touch the end, but this is comfortable to say the least. I think we're gonna have to get some shut eye, as Erica said. Peekaboo! I see you. Did you sleep good?
Yeah, it was okay. Could have been better.
Yeah, it was had like a few hours of sleep, but there's some turbulence, so it's time for round two on the food. Hi. Um, I guess I was just looking to get the smoothie. Yeah, that's peach blueberry smoothie, and then just the buttermilk pancakes. Yes. Okay. What about the omelet? Yeah, I can do the omelet.
I was just sitting here thinking, and whenever we did our initial like presentation of the suite, we didn't even talk about how huge this TV screen is. It's like probably like 4 of the regular TV screens. And it's just massive. And I just keep like sitting here and I'm laying reclined with a blanket, watching a movie, ordering some food on an airplane. And I just don't want it to end. We do still have 3.5 hours left, but 10 hours are already gone.
Ooh, that's nice. Mine came with an assortment of butter, salt, pepper, jelly, and bread. And this bread is stuffed with something. I have no idea. And then I got an omelet with some sort of crema sauce, sausage, and then we've got mushroom, potatoes, and some sort of creamy spinach. It's pretty solid for an airplane. Really solid. They must have just made all of this on the ground and then put it on the plane before we left. Because it's still pretty fresh.
And I really wanted the pancakes and the mascarpone on them, but they were out of them already, so we kind of ordered late. So instead, I just got a fruit plate, which actually looks really nice. There's like plums, blackberries, kiwis. Looks really good. And then I have this beautiful parfait, essentially, Greek yogurt parfait. It's good. It's a Greek yogurt parfait, but it's beautiful. And the raspberry in it is actually really nice. I think this is pretty good. We might do one more like meze before we leave, depending on how we're feeling.
Well, then I'm getting two for me. You get your own from your person. I'm pumped. This is a solid finish to our flight. Finishing up our time in the Q-suites. Unfortunately, it has been a surreal experience, but reality's setting in and we got to get back to the real world.
It's been so nice. We need to save up more points to do this again. But
Well, we do have the Singapore business class flight back home to look forward to.
no, it'll still be really nice. But it won't be the Q-suite.
The Q-suites.
I'll take any business class though.
This was amazing. Can't even stress that enough. Now we're gonna go live in a camper van for what, 3 weeks?
Yep. Look at you taking the stairs. Got off the plane. Unfortunately, we completed our glorious time in the Q-suites. I did keep my pajama pants on because they're comfortable and but now we're essentially going from extreme luxury to
Extreme peasantry.
peasantry. We are waiting
Economy.
in the airport for 12 hours before we can board our last flight to New Zealand, which is on a different airline in economy.
It was an amazing experience, but it also kind of made everything look a little crappier. Economy is not so fun anymore, now that I know what's out there.
I don't think it was ever fun being cramped for 13 hours, but this was so nice. I really hope we get to do it today, or not today, again someday. The flight attendant said to Aaron when he was leaving, "Hope to see you again soon."
And I thought, yeah, I hope so too.
Don't know how
wish.
it's gonna happen, but
This is why you need to get into the miles and points game. And luckily, I married someone who is in that game because she did it and got us on the Q-suites and then the Singapore business class later. It's going to be amazing. This is why you do it. It's basically paying for your super expensive business class flights.
But we're super excited, headed to New Zealand where we're going to camper van for the next 3 weeks. So, almost there, I guess.